Justice Samuel Alito has penned dissent against a recent Supreme Court move to pause U.S. President Donald Trump's deportations of Venezuelan criminals under the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. SCOTUS's decision issued in the early hours of 19 April blocks the deportations of Venezuelan migrants under the 18th century law. The decision, that was also signed off on by conservative justices Brett Kavanaugh and Amy Coney Barrett, the court advised the White House not to remove Venezuelans held in Texas's Bluebonnet Detention Center until further orders. Alito spoke against the timing of the decision, describing it as literally in the middle of the night. The justice has served on the court since 2006, wrote his dissent, along with Justice Clarence Thomas. I refused to join the court's order because we had no good reason to think that, under the circumstances, issuing an order at midnight was necessary or appropriate, Alito continued. Both the executive and the judiciary have an obligation to follow the law. The executive must proceed under the terms of our order in Trump vs. JGG 604 U.S. Caniar 2025 per curiam, and this court should follow established procedures, he continued. Trump administration's counsel has filed an opposition to the order. The attorneys said that the federal government gave advance notice to detainees before their deportations, allowing them ample time to file habeas claims. The government has agreed not to remove, pursuant the AEA, those AEA detainees who do file habeas claims, including the putative class representatives, the filing states. This court should dissolve its current administrative stay and allow the lower courts to address the relevant legal and factual questions in the first instance, including the development of a proper factual record, it further stated. The American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, had filed an emergency appeal arguing that federal immigration authorities have presumably restarted deportations under the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. The Supreme Court previously allowed the White House to continue the deportations in a limited capacity, provided due process was in place. The Alien Enemies Act of 1798 allows for the deportation of natives and citizens of an enemy nation without a hearing. The law has been invoked only a few times in U.S. history, most recently being during World War II.